On July the 5th of 2025, a group of friends were exploring an abandoned silo late at night when they suddenly hear a girl's voice calling out for help from down below.
Do you want me? I lost my friends.
Huh?
I lost my friends.
What?
My friend said, can you please help me?
Yo, chill.
I can't see.
No, that's a skinwalker, bro. That's a skinwalker.
Where are you guys?
That's
Is you a skinwalker? Go down.
Keep going down, bro.
Are you a skinwalker?
This way. Hey, double up.
From the deep, dark depths of the silo, an overly calm girl's voice can be heard asking for help, saying she lost her friends. The boys realize it sounds suspicious and ask if she's a skinwalker, to which she just replies, "I lost my friends," in a very calm manner, unlike that of someone actually stuck and lost in need of help. Realizing something is clearly not right with this person, they quickly turn around and get out of there. Since the abandoned silo is so big and leads down into the darkness, many people believe that loads of mimics or skinwalkers are lurking down there. But let me know your thoughts. On July the 6th of 2025, a man named Don shared a video from his time working as a security guard for an old Navy store. At the time, he is operating the CCTV camera and observing someone closely in the men's department who appeared to be shoplifting when he noticed something creepy. Watch closely.
Look right here. Look right here. Right here. Look, watch. What is that? What is that? And it's just gone, bruh. It's there, and now it's not. It's there, and now it's not, bro. What is that? Bruh. What is that? What is that? And then it's just gone. Bruh. What is that? One more time. Bruh, what is that? What is that?
While the man is checking out the clothes on the rack, something strange appears in between the gap next to him. Someone or something seems to manifest in that gap out of nowhere before disappearing again shortly afterwards. Don has no idea what he just saw, and the man in the footage didn't seem to notice anything odd at the time. Just what is this? On July the 3rd of 2025, a man under the name Captain Casket explains that he has been living in his current house for close to a year now, and nothing strange has ever happened before. He has a hobby of collecting strange, spooky items from funeral homes often associated with the dead. One day a friend of his brings him some creepy items, and a few days after, strange things start happening inside his house. While making a video explaining his experience, this happens.
In this house for probably close to a year now, and I've never had anything happen here. I've never once thought that there was any kind of like haunting stuff going on or ghosts or anything like that. Until a couple weeks ago when I was given these like lab grade like test tube things. And these are like legit Pyrex brand, like super high quality glass, right? Came from a funeral home. So the other day I was up in my bedroom and I started hearing like clinking, and I don't see a move, but I'm hearing. And it's like obviously those. So I didn't think too much about it. And then a few days after that, I started seeing like little shadows in the side of my vision, right? I'm like peeking over while I'm watching TV, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, like my sleep has not been as good. Everything's just been kind of weird, right?
While he talks about the paranormal activity that has been occurring in his house, a dark shadow figure can be seen moving around behind his door. Without him knowing, he continues talking about the strange voices he hears throughout his house. And just a few moments after seeing the figure, he captures the voice.
done a lot of like ghost investigation, EVP, analyzing, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that is the quality. Like, that is a perfect example of a disembodied voice.
He then shows that there's no space for a jacket to be hanging or a person to be standing there, as it's surrounded by his funeral items, and the door itself doesn't have a hanger. A few days later, he decides to start some paintings when he sees a shadow figure upstairs out of the corner of his eye, so he starts recording this.
Hello? 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 What the fuck? Who's in there? Oh, fuck.
Noises can be heard coming from right where he last caught the shadow figure on camera. Then as he walks towards it, the door just opens on its own, causing him to turn around and just get out of there. After collecting these strange objects and now experiencing paranormal events, he is thoroughly convinced something is now haunting his house. Hopefully we get some more updates soon. A woman named Cello acquired a collectible cult necklace by Aleister Crowley in an estate sale back in 2012, and also struggled with addiction around the same time. Ever since then, strange, unexplainable events have followed her throughout her life, and just recently, on June the 5th of 2025, it started getting worse again. While Cello had to do some dishes, she heard noises coming from down the corridor, so she sets her phone up to record, and this is what she captures.
Okay, I'm so crazy, right? Here you go. Baby's terrified. Hold on. I know. You're okay. You're okay. I know. God, I'm like shaking.
First, she hears knocking, then the door at the end opens and closes repeatedly by itself. The camera also distorts and shakes on its own, then her dog gets really scared and runs away whimpering. Cello is really worried as her dog seems to be really stressed and scared when any activity happens. She believes something is attached to her and follows her wherever she goes. A woman named Tara explains that she has been followed by something unexplainable throughout her whole life. Ever since she was a kid, she would see shadows moving around and hear strange noises in the house. Her mom also says that she has seen unexplainable paranormal events when she was younger, so she believed Tara without hesitation.
It's a true ghost story, and I believe that whatever it is has followed me here.
The activity Tara had been experiencing throughout her life had suddenly stopped one day a few years ago. That is until recently she moved into a new house somewhere in the countryside, and after a while of living there, she noticed her pets behaving strangely, staring at the ceiling for long periods of time and becoming unresponsive. Now, a few days later, Tara begins to notice strange scratch marks on the ceiling just below her attic. And things slowly got worse from then onwards.
I'm on the phone with my stepdad today, right? And he goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one, why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here completely alone. What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking, like just as loud as you right now." And I was like, "I don't hear anything." And then he said it stopped.
Afterwards, Tara started to notice scratches on one of the second-floor windows, which at first may look like they are from the inside, but the scratches are actually on the outside of the window.
So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you think it says. Get a good angle here. I don't know what it says, but it looks like it's like 4 letters, maybe. Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. The only other like weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing like loud noises. Am I fucking? That's Jackie. Oh my god, thank god. Oh my god, Jackie! I'm sorry, dude. You just scared the holy shit out of me.
After observing the scratches on the window, a cupboard door suddenly opens on its own behind her, and scratching sounds can be heard. Tara is convinced this is the same entity that has followed her throughout her life. So is Tara being haunted by something evil that is attached to her, or is it all just an intricate ruse you judge? This next video
when she starts hearing strange noises.
who was alone
it's at that
handling the
moment she
cleaning
pulls
duty
her
for an
phone out
asylum
and
building
begins to
when she
record.
starts hearing
Take a
strange
look.
noises.
Video
It's
comes
at
from a
that
woman
moment she
named
pulls her
Sarah
phone
who
out
was
and
alone
begins to
handling the
record.
cleaning duty
Take
for
a
an
look.
asylum.
¿Otra vez están escuchando muchos ruidos? Oigan, ¿de dónde viene ese ruido? Se escucha como que gritaran, como si hablaran. Pues nadie. Pues se escucha que grita. Creo que es de acá. Hay veces que se oyen las sillas de ruedas, que caminan, que hablan. ¿Qué podrá ser? Ay, ¿qué podrá ser? ¡Ay, no! ¿Qué es eso? ¡Ay, no! Ahora sí, mira algo. No puede ser. No puede ser, ¿escucharon? Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de verdad. Tengo que ir. No abre el pinche león. Les había dicho que se escucha mucho ruido. tener que ir por mi hija. ¡Abre! No abre. No está abriendo el elevador.
Days later, Sarah is woken up around 3 a.m. inside her own
And then
house
moments later,
after
a food
hearing
storage
some
cart
strange
comes sliding
noises.
down the room on its own.
Watch
All
closely.
the while, the
A
elevator
creepy
suddenly
whisper can
doesn't
be heard
respond.
saying, "I see you."
A few days later,
and then
Sarah
moments
is woken
later,
up
a
around
food
3
storage car
a.m.
comes
inside her own
sliding down
house
the room on its
after
own.
hearing some
All
strange
the while,
noises.
the
Watch
elevator
closely.
suddenly doesn't respond. A few
No mames. No sé si pueden escuchar. El bote de la basura. Ch. Y el pinche bote de la basura se abre y se cierra solo. Aquí se... Oye. ¿Qué podrá ser? No mames. ¿Qué ching... Oh, ¿qué es? ¿Qué chingados es? ¡Ay! Se escucha. ¡Ay, no mames! ¿Qué es esto? El pinche bote de basura se está abriendo y cerrando solo. No manches. ¿Por qué chingados está haciendo eso?
The bathroom
this
trash
may
can
just be
lid
the
starts
beginning of
opening on its
something
own.
far worse.
It's not much
Real
activity,
ghost
but
or
the family's
not,
worried that
I'll
something
let
followed her
you
back
be
home
the
from
judge.
work.
The
and that
bathroom
this
trash
may
can
just be
lid
the
starts
beginning of
opening on
something
its
far
own.
worse.
It's not much
Real ghost
activity,
or
but the
not, I'll let
family
you
is worried
judge.
that something followed her back home from work.